Okay, let's move to the third case. So now we have a couple in their mid-50s. They have two children. One's a 25-year-old daughter with a severe disability who can't live on their own. The other is 23, in a graduate school 1,500 miles away. Suddenly, the man's diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer and is given 6 months to live. He's not provided for any more life insurance for his family beyond the 3 times earnings that his group life policy gives him at his company, roughly, let's call it $450,000. He has about $178,000 in a 401k plan, and she has a $50,000 life insurance policy, but has only been able to work part-time at a local coffee shop just to have some respite type care, just to get away from the 24/7 care that she's been trying to provide the special needs child. They owe a couple $100,000 on a mortgage, have little or no other savings, but she knows clearly now with a 6-month diagnosis for her husband's life that he's not going to be there 6 months from now. And she might have struggles paying for all these bills, plus providing this, the 24/7 care. She's going to have to work. So in this specific case, if she has to work, she's going to have to put her daughter in some sort of daycare system where she's going to have a nurse come in and watch the daughter. So what type of benefits should she be trying to obtain, and how would she go about it?
Well, the first thing, because the father is dealing with cancer that's pretty severe, I would be looking to get father on SSDI benefits and see if the company, since it provided a good life insurance plan, had long-term disability insurance.
So you'd look at the father first, try to get...
I'd first start with the father, because you see, then we establish that we have a manageable household income. Then I would start working on the daughter's benefit issues.
Okay.
So the first thing I would do is make sure that we have a good foundation for mom and dad, so that mother doesn't have to worry about how am I going to pay the electric bill, how am I going to pay the mortgage payment, and make sure that we get him, the dad, on Social Security disability insurance, see if there's any other benefits that his employer provided. The life insurance could even have what's called an accelerated benefit, which will give
where they advance death benefit. And then whatever he doesn't use, they give him back as a death benefit.
Correct.
At the end.
Yeah. So I would look at that. The other thing I would look at with the daughter is the daughter on benefits? And I would talk to the mother and say, when did the disability begin? Do we have evidence to show that the disability began between the ages of, there's my sweet spot, 18 to 22. Did the disability begin then? Do you have evidence then? Because if you do...
And that's the sweet spot, because that's the age where she's responsible for herself?
At 18, she's responsible for herself, and if the disability began before age 22, she's allowed to get benefits on a parent's record. So then dad would be getting disability. Let's say he's eligible for $2,000 a month. We could get the child on 50% of that if we can show that she is disabled prior to age 22, or at least get her on SSI.
So it could be a significant benefit for them.
Right. So mother wouldn't have to worry about how am I going to make ends meet. And then also we would look into in-home supportive services, which is what we call home care in the home in California, which possibly could provide respite care for the mother, or we could look at some of the different programs through Medicaid, which in California we call Medi-Cal, that provide respite programs.
And what would a respite program typically look like for a person?
It could be a day program, where the individual with the disability is dropped off in the 8 o'clock, and they pick them up like a job. It could be a day program, and then they have different activities and they're supervised depending upon.
But it would give this woman the ability to work at a meaningful job, and at the same time take care of her family's, her daughter's disability.
Yeah, it would give her more options. The key, the key thing is that people are not getting when they come across these scenarios is they have options. And oftentimes, whenever I speak to somebody, I'm always digging past what they're originally telling me to see if there isn't maybe something else that there might be that they're not aware of that's going to be able to assist them.
Right. Right. So you're giving a more comprehensive look at the entire situation.